I'm Adam C, and yes, your eyes are deceiving you as to what is behind me. This is both a car and a boat, and yes, you will recognise those headlights. Mark 7 Ford Fiesta. This is the Dutton Reef, and it used to be a Mark 7 Fiesta. You can even tell from the interior. We still have the recognisable Fiesta interior, but it's mid-engine, so we've got vents for cooling into the engine bay there. In the front we have a fuel tank, and this is fully road legal and fully water legal. This can go on water and does. So there are various things on it to look out for to make it viable to go on the water, such as the exhaust repositioning. So that is up high. You do not want to get water in the exhaust. We will have a look at the engine in a little bit. It's a 1.6 Fiesta engine still. We've got Fiesta wheels. The wheelbase has been extended as well to fit the Dutton body, but you buy a Mark 7 Fiesta donor car, you get a body from Dutton, and this has been built. This was a father and son lockdown project. You can see you've got the encasing for the rear lights and the number plate, and this particular one, orange and white, is called Tigger. But things like the doors have been cut, so they are literally, what, that 20 centimeters tall. It has got a roof similar to the Cobra. You kind of prop that up, you've got a little bar to go over it, and then you popper it in, but we've got the roof off at the moment. You've got some oars inside for when on the water. We are going to take it on the water, and I shall show you how you can convert it from normal road use to water use. We've got this tiny little rudder on the back there, and that turns when you turn the steering wheel. So you use the steering wheel to steer the car when in the water, and you use the accelerator pedal to kind of accelerate the car when in the water. It only goes about 6 to 7 knots, which is about 6 to 7 miles per hour, so it's not a speedy cruiser, and apparently you can't really get much faster than that in an amphibious car. But this is a fully amphibious car, and probably the most successful amphibious car, made of fiberglass. Some of them were made of metal back in the day, and they've obviously gone because they've rusted, but this is a full fiberglass Dutton body. It's got 4 seats. Chloe is currently making friends with a cow over there, so she'll be joining us in the water in the rear seat. So let's have a look at the engine in the rear. So it is mid-engined. Obviously we've got the air filter out the top there. Everything is as high as possible, such as the exhaust, so that water does not get involved. And because I don't know much about amphibious cars, we shall have an explanation as to how this works.
On the engine,
Yeah.
has the power that goes into the gearbox, and on the main shaft drives the pulley on the end.
Yeah.
Which drives the belt there, which goes onto that pulley, which goes onto this drive shaft joint here, which slides across into there and engages this transfer box off of like an Audi TT.
Lovely.
Which drives this belt here, which drives the jet on the bottom.
Has it got a propeller on the back?
Yeah, it's got this propeller just in here. You can see it.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
All the suspension parts that go into the water have got marine paint on them.
Fair enough.
Another coat of paint.
Yeah.
To protect it, because obviously a lot of this stuff can get rusty in salt water.
Yeah.
You just need to do a good job of cleaning it every time you come out.
Absolutely. Because we are going in the sea, so there will be salt water, not just fresh water. So we are going to get this on the road, see a few reactions, and then into the water and go for a, no, not go for a swim, go for a float. Chloe's still making friends with a horse. This guy's name's Philip. We've got Charles over there. I think they say you must approach them from the rear. That's definitely the advice, isn't it? Always approach a horse from the rear. By the way, that was not a correct fact. Hello, Philip. Can I offer you a hand? So we've got little doors, and they're very high up, so obviously you need to climb in like it is a boat. I'm going to try that leg first, and then this leg in. There we go. The doors are hilarious. I feel like I'm sat in a Fiesta convertible. So all the dog walkers have been loving looking around the Dutton Reef and its amphibiousness. We've got Chloe following in my 350Z. First time I've ever seen it driven by someone else. We haven't got the roof down in that, but we have in this, so that's good. Such a long dashboard. I know Fiestas have that anyway, but
yeah,
the fact that you've got a dashboard and then a bonnet as well, it's unusual. It sounds like a Fiesta.
Yeah.
I suppose it's a very short and straight exhaust in the back, isn't it?
Yeah, very short.
Because it's right from the engine and then just a little back box and then out at the rear. We have picked the perfect day as well. There's no clouds at all, but it is a little bit windy, so a bit choppy.
All this swerving isn't my driving. It does handle very much like a boat.
Well, that's fitting. That's good. Oh, look, a Mark II MX-5. Let's play a game of what's inside your car. Swimming shorts! As I was following this earlier, everyone was wondering what they're looking at. It's a boat driving on the road. I suppose we are by the sea, so maybe they're more kind of...
They expect it.
Yeah, they expect it. He's like, hey? What's going on there? It must be weird seeing a car just drive up and then just drive in.
Yeah.
And we're not going to do it straight away, but it means you don't have to bring like a trailer, you don't have to hitch on and unhitch, and you don't have to worry about that. You just drive up, go for a swim. It seems today, whilst we've picked the nicest day, it's also definitely the windiest day. As we've got closer to the sea, it's choppy. So we are a little bit worried about the wind. I'm concerned currently about how to get out. There we go. Door. Windy, isn't it? It's a bit worrying. So we're going to be in the sea, in the wind, in a car. But I think we're going to have to go to the other side, so it's a bit of a long drive, maybe half an hour to go all the way around. It probably takes about half an hour to float across there as well. We've now got a TVR Chimera pulling in as well. They do not know what they are looking at. Yes, it's a boat, and yes, we are driving on the road. That looks great. It's not as wavy as it was.
Yeah.
So how does a passenger get in the back?
Very good question.
Yeah.
Sort of like...
It's not like you're wearing a skirt or anything.
My shorts underneath.
Oh, you got shorts underneath, very good. You were straddling it in reverse there.
Was that not the way I was supposed to go in?
Well, I don't know. Male and female duck floating about you need to look out for.
Oh, was it?
We have a small audience of 3.
So, come out of gear,
Yeah.
find it. There we go, we're in. Give me a little bit of first gear to keep going.
This is going to be a weird sensation.
This is a weird decision. We're just driving.
I've been in a boat, I've been in a car, but I've not been in a car as a boat. It's the weirdest feeling. This is amazing. And a lot less choppy.
Oh yeah, it's so much calmer here, isn't it?
When you talk of boats-like handling, this is proper boat-like handling. Everyone on the pier is wondering why a car's now in the water. Yeah, it's quite cold. You wouldn't want to swim in this.
How do you know?
Because I put my fingers in.
You can even open the doors.
Oh, you can open the door, yeah.
Take your seatbelts off, get comfortable.
Yeah. It's like a Lamborghini.
Hey Adam,
Yeah.
press the horn.
They're filming on their phones. Not only are the car people wondering what this car is, the boat people's wondering what kind of boat this is. So they're all getting out to have a look now. It's a car driving. Oh, I see, so you are just turning.
Yeah.
It's like doing a handbrake turn. We are drifting.
Yeah, drifting.
Chloe sat. You don't need seatbelts. Do you reckon the MPG driving the motor is any better or worse than driving the wheels?
I reckon it's worse.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. I can already tell he's smiling as to what he's looking at.
Yeah.
I feel very low down.
Yeah. Like low riders in the water.
Yeah. he's laughing. But we've been told by some other boating people, some boaters, that there is a boat race about to happen, apparently. So we're going to go back in and then come back out in a bit. So you need clutch work to kind of deploy and disemploy engine. So we've reached it. It is rear-wheel drive, by the way. It's no longer front-wheel drive like a normal Fiesta.
Jet out, and then there we go.
There we go. Normal car. Nothing to see here. Completely normal. But we've been waiting for quite a few minutes now and haven't seen any kind of boat racing. I don't know if it's paddle boats or motor boats, so we're just going to go back in. It's this that's the weirdest part of it. Going in what feels like a car, what is a car, and then suddenly floating. Never gets old. I'm guessing because the speedo probably is based on the wheels turning, it probably doesn't move at all, so the mileage doesn't go up when you're on the water.
No.
No.
But they're still wear on the engine.
So what are these then?
So those are the bilge pumps.
Right, I see.
Yeah, so right now they're on automatic, so if we were to take on water, it would just shoot it back out. But if we do it manually, if I do this front one manually, we got anything? No, we haven't got any water out of the air.
Oh, that's good.
We would have definitely got some water if we were on the other side.
Yeah.
And then we got the fan override that I just keep on to cool it, even though we've got the underfloor pipes.
Yeah.
That are also cooling the engine.
Oh, there's the race. Yeah, we got a bit lost. We're looking for junction 25. These guys can't work out what they're looking at. I suppose to the untrained eye, it still looks like a car. It's blatantly got headlights, number plates. One issue is the salt water on the windscreen. We have got wipers, but it's fighting a losing battle. Ah, what a life! We are the pirates of the Solents currently. It's not as good a ring to it as the Caribbean. We're being watched by other boatists and boaters. People up on the bridge like, is that a car in the water? If it was warmer, I'd be up for jumping in right now. I think Chloe's wearing a swimsuit, but the water temperature can only be described as FF. We have another boat and a couple of jet skis coming at full pace. Well, not quite full pace. They definitely have a higher top speed than we do. It's got choppier. Oh no, that's just their draft or whatever it's called.
Their wake. Yeah, imagine
their
if we
wake.
were out there, that would have been constant.
Yeah, we're in the wake now. What's fantastic about this car is you can literally just turn up at a place like this, go in the water, it doesn't cost anything, you don't have to worry about your trailer, you don't have to park anywhere, you can just get in the car, get in the water, go swimming around for a little bit, spend as much time as you'd like here, and then go home. The only thing is, as you can see with even more salts on the windscreen, it gets very salty in a water like this, so you need to make sure you thoroughly wash it, and salt takes a bit of time to kind of get off. You need to change the brakes quite regularly because they corrode more often than normal brakes that aren't in the middle of the ocean. But other than the brakes, there's not much exposed metal, it's all fiberglass, so it's just an easy way to enjoy the ocean and the roads, and it's just a reliable Ford Fiesta. It's just the engine is there instead of in the front. So coming in, you can feel the front wheels grip and then the rear wheels, and up we go. So it can get a bit slippery. So there we have it, the Dutton Reef. It's very salty now. We've tried our best to wipe it down, but you can see on the headlights we've got salt water everywhere, so it needs a good clean on the windscreen as well, all over. So really thorough with the clean, and longevity is great. So the metal-bodied ones don't last quite as long as the fiberglass ones, but these will last for years. You've got the practicality of it being a Ford Fiesta, albeit mid-engined, and then the practicality of it being a boat. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm always looking for something unique and different to show you, like the kit car shows, and then the kit cars such as the Dutton Reef. Dutton do other kit cars that aren't amphibious, but I think this is the more enjoyable one of the lot. There's a few others around, but this is the only one in this general area, and I hope to see more and more quirky cars like this at Adams Seafest, which will be on the 3rd of June this year. All the links in the video description for all the information about that. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Go follow me on Instagram for the pictures and updates and highlights of what I get up to, but for now, thanks for watching.